Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Gonna get started in just a minute. Gonna let some people pull through. Got to send out a text. All right. Welcome back, guys. It's good to be back, y'all. It's good to be back. Gonna get into all the locks, all the parlays. Gonna do 2 shows tomorrow. Got a busy week. I just dropped the Soretta Metcalf and Johnson video. That is live. Upset special in that one. So make sure to check that out. We definitely gonna make some money on that one. I'm gonna get guys another lock. We're gonna look at the Saturday fights. We spent a lot of time on the Friday fights. Want to take a look together at Saturday's cards as well. So guys, please leave questions, comments, thoughts in the comment section. 2 shows tomorrow, and I'm working on the Ramla Ali video next. So we'll have Ramla Ali. We'll have that video next, and then after the Ramla Ali. I'll probably try to get you guys one more. Don't know if I'll be able to get you one more after that. So we'll have almost everything. Cameron and Bumgardner are the 2 we won't have. We did Ramla Ali. We've done Johnson and Metcalf. We won't have Chantel. We'll have Ellie Scottney, Savannah Marshall, Alicia Bumgardner. We don't have Taylor, Morel, Playo, Shaker, Balanga. That's a lot. We did a lot of videos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 videos. Not 9 fights this week. We got to 9 of them. It helps. The women's fights are so short. You know what I'm saying? The women's fights, they go so quick. They're so short. They're 10 rounds, 8 rounds, whatever they are, 8, 10 rounds, 2-minute rounds. They go quick. You can really get through the tape on them. High action fights. They're easy to watch. Well, right now I'm working on Ramla Ali, and then later we'll get to Lila Furtado, and we'll have that video out for you either today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I'll probably finish up the tape and then drop it tomorrow. A lot of good stuff going on. A lot of good stuff going on for sure. The Sneaker Johnson fight, we're gonna get into all this, guys. But please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing Blog, on all forms of social media. The Boxing Bookie comes at you for every single major fight, showing you how to consistently when you're betting on the sport of boxing. The bookies, the odds makers, they don't know what they're doing. I do. I'm going to show you how to consistently make money betting on the sport. So join the Patreon. Link is in the description. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice. So join the Patreon. It gets the lock of the week. I've already dropped one. I'm going to drop 2 more. By Saturday, probably by Friday, I'm gonna drop 2 more. Probably drop 1 Thursday, and then we'll probably drop both of them. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna get you guys 2 more locks. I'm gonna work that out tonight and get you another one tomorrow. So join the Patreon, get the lock of the week. You also get access to the Discord. In the Discord, you get all the live betting. You get all the updated props. You get the live betting, the updated props. You get the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. We also stream fights. It's a great community. Be a part of all of that for just $5 a month. All of that for just $5 a month. So make sure to join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also in that little ticker below. All right. After you guys do that, I need y'all to head on over to carnivalbar.com. Oh. It's also pinned in the chat as well. All right, after you guys do that, I need everyone to head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. Let me pull that up real quick. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. Carnivalbar.com. The Carnival Bar, it's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move. Stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. That's carnivalbar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right. Let's get into today's show. All right. Appreciate everyone dropping by. We got some people in here. We'll get to cooking. Let me get through some of these. Kachachi versus Ford is off. I didn't even hear that. I was looking forward to that fight. I was going to bet Kachachi on that fight too. That's unfortunate. I didn't hear that. Let me look this up real quick. He just broke my heart a little bit there. Havelock, Kachachi. I'm going to share this with you as I'm seeing it. Belfast, Anthony Kachachi has been forced to withdraw from his fight against former world featherweight champion Raymond Ford because of a back injury. Kachachi has been due to face a 26-year-old Jersey southpaw on the undercard of Itwama and Dylan White, a heavyweight bout in Saudi Arabia on August 16th. 5 weeks out, the fight is off, unfortunately. Thanks for the heads up. I did not know that. That is good news. What up, Carlos? What up, DJ? We're going to get to you today. We're going to get you guys the second lock of the week today. Muscles Brown is in the house. What up, Muscles? People are hurting their vaginas. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I mean, things happen. It's a fight. You know, if you're injured, like the thing is, if they don't pull out, let me pull this on. If they don't pull out, and they fight with the injury, we complain that they were damaged goods, that they should have delayed the fight. If they do pull out, we call them a bunch of females and say, just fight anyway. They're damned if they do, damned if they don't. It's not, what are you gonna do? What up, Rando? What up, Garrett? Let's get paid. You think Morrell will get another opponent? This is getting over the top. David Morrell. That was the easy money lock. But what I know is that Kadatia failed the drug test. I'm assuming the fight is off, but I haven't gotten confirmation that the fight is off. Does anyone have? Let me look it up right now. The last I saw, Kadatia failed the test. It's in serious jeopardy. I would assume it's off. It's such short notice now. It's 3 days notice? I mean, it's possible they can get someone to come in there on 3 days notice. They may let the fight go on. I say there's a 20% chance the fight goes on, and there's a 25% chance the fight they get a replacement opponent. So I say there's a 55-45% chance, a 55% chance the fight doesn't happen. Morrell doesn't fight at all. And then I think there's a 25% chance to get another opponent. And then there's a 20% chance they let Kadatia fight. But, I don't know. Kadatia's failed the drug test. They have not canceled the fight yet. I would imagine they are. If you guys have any updates on that, I'm still hearing that the fight is not been canceled as of yet. But I would imagine that's coming. I got Berlanga, so any locks that doesn't include Berlanga fight. We're gonna get to the locks, Carlos. What up, Havelock? Frankie Rodriguez pop 30 is win over Galel will probably turn into a no contest now. I would imagine so. I would think so. Morrell's fight might get canceled because his opponent popped. Yeah, no, I know that. I'm still waiting on an update on that as well. That was a while. That was I guess it was this morning. Morrell canceled for sure. I haven't heard that it's canceled for sure. I have not heard that. I imagine that's coming, but I have not heard that yet. I didn't see it. I have not heard it's off yet. I'm with you on that. Shador Sanders by late. Okay. Thank you, Teflon. What up, Seds? Johnny Says Boxing. Shout out Johnny Says. Check out his channels. Johnny Says Boxing on YouTube. Excellent channel. Says, I'm loving Metcalf plus 480. Jab her way to a decision. I agree. I did the tape on this. I don't think Johnson's going to be consistently able to get on the inside. I don't think she's going to stop her, although she does have some power. She seems to lose her power late. I like Metcalf in this fight too. I'm getting Metcalf at plus 300. We're going to touch on that. And I'm getting her by decision at plus 380. I really like her by decision. Let's go Berlanga at Johnny Says. Woohoo. Muscles is in the house. What up, Muscles? I'm waiting on the knockdown props to drop on Berlanga and Shiraz and Sakura and Zepeda. No way! Kachachi beating Raymond Ford. Surprised you going that way. I hadn't got to the tape yet. The fight was still 5 weeks off, and I was going to bet Kachachi on that. I think Kachachi's criminally overrated, and Raymond Ford, to me, is just fast. All he is fast. But I was going to get to the tape on that. Off the top of my head, I was going to take Kachachi. Yo, what up, David? It's good to have you aboard. Johnny says, Morel versus Kanateev is still on. From what I understand, the fight has not been canceled yet. I'm not saying it's not going to. I don't know what's going to happen in that fight. As of right now, from what I understand, the fight is still on, but it's in serious jeopardy. Kanateev just arrived in New York. Morel says shout out to David Morel, but ultimately it's not up to him. It's up to the New York State Athletic Commission. And the New York State Commission has usually historically erred on the side of caution. I don't know what they're going to, I'm not giving you any inside information. I don't have any inside baseball. I'm just letting you guys know. Historically, the New York State Athletic Commission has erred on the side of caution. Morel may take the fight anyway, and good for him if he does, but New York State may not allow the fight to go on. I don't have any, as far as I know, the fight's still on. I have not received any information that says the fight is off. Perfect. I can still place my bet on Morel on my parlay. We're going to do that. Tui says, what if Imam is still on the special snacks, though? That's the problem, right? Like that's why like if I say I'm going to fight you on steroids, that's fine. But if the New York State Athletic Commission says no, we're not we have to cover our ass. I can't let this guy fight. What if you get seriously injured? That's going to be on our conscience. It's going to be on our record forever. I'm not saying that's what they're going to do. I don't have any information. I'm just saying you got to look at it from the side of the commission. If Morel gets seriously hurt and they could have stopped the fight and they didn't, and they let Morel get hurt, that's on them forever. But as far as I know, yes, the fight is still on. Morel said he wanted to fight still. Yes, he did. But ultimately, it's up to the commission, not Morel, right? Like I'm sure they'll talk to Morel. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I know what you guys know. Now Raymond Ford got wolf in him. That boy, he does got wolf in him. He does. But as far as his skill set, he's just fast. Yeah. No, Raymond Ford's got a set of balls. He does. All right, you guys ready to take a look at the book? Let's get into it. Let's get into it. I'm gonna work on something for y'all. This is a good week to make money, y'all. This is a good god-dang week to make money. Ramla Ali, I think I like. I'm gonna go live twice tomorrow, just so y'all know. So I got Ali and Furtado. I like both of the. I'm probably going to take Ali in this fight. All right. Johnson and Metcalf. I like Metcalf. I'm getting our plus 300. I love the over on this, over 8.5. I love the fight to go the distance. I love that bet. And I love Metcalf by decision. I'm getting plus 380. I like that better than Metcalf on the money line. Metcalf on the money line doesn't make a ton of sense to me. But Metcalf by decision does at plus 380. If you like Johnson, take Johnson by decision. Johnson's got a little bit of pop, but I think she loses that power. She runs out of steam. I think this is definitely going the distance. I don't think that Johnson can consistently get on the inside against Metcalf. I think Metcalf is going to keep her at range. Metcalf's jab in her last two fights has looked really, really improved. It's more snappy, where it looked like it used to be pushed. the right hand, she doesn't have much power. She doesn't really have a lot of snap on the right hand, but she's sharp with it. She scores with it. Mostly she's a jabber. She uses her legs. She covers a lot of ground. She can get out of distance, and she can hit you. She can hit you where you can't hit her, and she's really started to master that. I like Metcalf in this fight. And Metcalf by decision. I would take Metcalf by decision. Chantel Cameron, I think, is easy money. Ellie Scottney, I think, is easy money. I would definitely take the over on this as well. But to go the distance, 1,000, I would take that as well. Savannah Marshall, I like quite a bit. This is a little more dangerous. I'm probably not. I like it to go over. I like the over, but this is a little bit more dangerous to bet. Savannah Marshall, I like the over. I'd probably just take it on the money line. I do like the over 8.5. I think she's got dog in her. Hang on one second. All right. Sorry about that. Let me pull the book up again. I like this to go over. I'd probably take the over. I definitely think a late stoppage is possible. I don't love the distance on this. I think Savannah Marshall by stoppage at plus 275 is an interesting bet. I think she's better than Green, although I think Green's got dog in her. Right? Green at plus 1,200 for a knockout is an interesting bet. I don't love betting this fight. I do think Marshall's going to win. Minus 650 is a little wide to me. I think it pulls through. It's up to you guys. I don't love this fight. I do think Marshall wins, though, and I think it probably goes over. Bumgarner money line. This is one Gardner by KO, plus 165. I don't love the odds on it. I'm not touching the over on this. My guess is Bumgarner. Bumgarner by stoppage is a good bet. Bumgarner money line is a fine bet. It's not $2,500 to $100. Bumgarner's got a real chance by this stoppage if you want to, roll the dice a little bit. Katie Taylor and Serrano. Serrano getting worse. Minus 180. She was minus 170. I think Katie Taylor's a steal here at plus 140. Two close fights. Katie's gotten both close decisions. I would imagine if it's close, you're going to get a third close decision. I don't think that's the best bet. I think it's a good bet. I think the over 8.5. I think the fight to go the distance is a great bet at minus 800, and the knockdown props. Either fighter to be knocked down. Under is it? Where's the knockdown props? The hell is it? Under 1.5 knockdown to minus 1,000. I think it's worth taking. Yeah, I would take it. I don't think it's going to be two knockdowns in this fight. I would take that prop. I would take it. So that's everything for Friday. Ramla Ali money line, Metcalf money line, Johnson money line over 8. Metcalf money line, Metcalf by decision over 8.5. Sharita Metcalf to go the distance. Sharita Metcalf money line. Sharita Metcalf by decision. Chantel Cameron money line. Eli Scottney money line. Scottney to go the distance. Savannah Marshall money line. Savannah Marshall over. I don't love those. Alicia Bumgarner minus 2,500. Alicia Bumgarner by stoppage. That's a very interesting bet at 165. That may be worth rolling the dice on. Katie Taylor money line. I like both these bets. I think both of these are worth the risk. Katie Taylor plus 140, Bumgarner plus 165. Over 8.5 Taylor, that's easy money. Taylor Serrano to go the distance and under 1.5 knockdowns. That's everything for Friday. We're going to get to Saturday in just a minute. All right, let me get to some of these. Jake Paul is better than every boxer in the world. Connor Long, thank you for trolling my chat, Connor Long. I'm going to be going live with Connor Long Friday morning after the Nets' first Summer League game. Shout out Connor Long. Thanks for dropping by, pal. Appreciate you. Check out his channel. He's got the Brooklyn Boys. It's the best podcast. He's doing big things in the Brooklyn Net YouTube community. Check him out. No, he's trolling. He's trolling DJ Green. Let's get paid. Tomorrow's weigh-in is going to be fire. It's going to be good. Tomorrow's weigh-in. Gary, what do you think about Tebow versus the Casamassa fight? I think he spelled that wrong. You guys, I mean, he asked me if Casamassa is going to win. I mean, it's minus 1,800. Tam Tebow, I would probably lay off of it. It's just like, to me, it's not worth it. Like I think you can get better odds on Chantel Cameron, Alicia Baumgartner, right? Those are the same. And I guess they're worse. I wouldn't go. I wouldn't bet on that fight. I think there's better fights to bet on, but I don't think Casamassa wins. If that's what you're asking. We taking Scotty by decision on the lock? Yeah, I'm taking that. Marshall being out 2 years has me worried a little bit. That's why I'm not in love with betting on that fight. I'm really not. I don't think that's the best fight to bet on. I do think Savannah Marshall wins. I think Shadesha Green is a dog, so it's going to be a fight. Like, it's going to be a fight. And I think Marshall wins it, and it probably goes a distance because both those broads can scrap, both can take a shot. It's going to be a good fight, and I think Marshall wins at minus 650. I don't love it. Shanika Johnson, sexy. She's attractive. We're not going to get into that. Katie won't get the decision this time. Politics. Just take the over. Just take the fight to go the distance. So, Serrano going to win. The bet Serrano. I mean, she's a minus 170 favorite now. Take her. Appreciate you, Gary. Shiraz for the win. I definitely think Shiraz is going to win. I'm very confident on that. Johnny disagrees with me. Check out my debate I had with Johnny on that. Excellent debate. Me and Johnny debated that along with Muscles. Muscles got in on it. Really, really fun debate. Hang on. All right. Berlanga going to get the job done. I don't think so. Berlanga is so sloppy and so mechanical with me. I don't think so. I'm talking about they have the over 6.5. Over 6.5, I'd probably take. I'd probably take that bet, Havlock. I would take the over 6.5. Berlanga going to rough him up. All the pressure on Saraz. I don't see it that way. I don't think all the pressure on Saraz. I think it's equal pressure on both fighters. Get me off my. We got you, Jeff. We got you, Jeff. We got you. If Shiraz wins, this dude's career is over. I don't think so. He's still relatively young. I wouldn't say that's fair. For that reason, I can't see him letting this happen. Whole career is on the line. I think that's a little harsh. Is Berlanga's whole career on the line too? I think Berlanga's older than Shiraz, doesn't he? I wouldn't say that. I think win or lose, both fighters are back. All right, let's get to Saturday's card. Let me close out all this. Hang on. All right, I like Morrell. I like Morrell by stoppage. I think Morrell by stoppage is an excellent bet. Morrell by stoppage is at minus 160. I think it's a good bet. I think that's very likely. I think as long as the fight happens, I think Morrell does stop him. I'm fairly confident of that. So I would take both of this. I would take Morrell on the money line on your parlay. I do a standalone bet with Morrell by stoppage. I think at minus 160. I think it's a very good chance Morrell stops him. Playo, you guys know I like Playo. I like the fight to go the distance. I like the fight to go the distance. I like the over on this at minus 165. Y'all know I like that. I would get in on that. Shakur Stevenson on the money line, minus 1,200. That's not great odds. I'm not touching the over. I think Shakur might stop him. I'm not touching the over-under on Shakur. I will touch a knockdown prop. If there's a knockdown prop, which I don't have right now, I would take that. But we're still waiting on that. Does anyone have a knockdown prop on Shakur Stevenson? 1.5 knockdowns on Shakur and Zepeda. Does anyone have a prop on that? You guys know I love Shiraz at 135. And the other prop I like on this is to not go the distance. And that's about even money. If that's at plus 100, that's an even money bet right now. So that's what we got on Saturday. So let's run through that again. Morrell money line, Morrell stoppage, Albert Puello money line, over 10.5. Shakur Stevenson money line, Shiraz money line, and I like the fight not to go the distance. That's everything that I like for tomorrow. That's Saturday. I mean, that's Saturday. Let me know if you guys have any questions, comments, thoughts. Super chats are always appreciated. Hit me up with a super chat. Let's work on that second lock right now. Let's work on that second lock. I'll get that for you guys right now. And again, I will be live twice tomorrow. All right. I like the Metcalf fight to go the distance. I like the Scottney fight. I'm just leave it like that. I like Morrell. What else can we throw? We're at minus 217. We need to get it down a little further. I need to get it under minus 200. What else do we need to add to this? What else can we get here? So I got Johnson and Metcalf to go the distance. I got Scottney on the money line. I got Morrell. Shakur Stevenson. 172. You guys like this as a parlay? Shanika Johnson, Metcalf to go the distance. Yes. Scottney, money line. Morrell, money line. And Shakur Stevenson, money line. You guys like that? It brings it down to minus 172. I don't love putting Shakur in there at minus 1,200, but I can't see him not winning. I guess that hits. That's a good bet. You guys like that? Johnson, Thibodeau. Chantel Cameron, Alicia Baumgartner. Score. All right. You guys like this? This is 192. Which one do you like better? Do you like the prop with Shakur or Baumgartner better? Which prop do you guys like better? Belanga, who I was talking about, you can't run him out as much as he has and get respect in New York. Any word on the ring? I have not got any update on the ring size yet. I had Morrell. It's not off yet. It's not off yet. Do you like Ram Ali? I do. I got Ram Ali on the money line. I don't love the odds on it, but I definitely think Ramla wins. Is that confirmed? It's not confirmed, guys. The David Roll fight, as of right now, as of 7:32 p.m. Central Time, 8:32 on the East Coast, the fight has not been canceled. The fight is still on as of right now. It's still on. As far as we know, the fight is still on. Unless you guys know something I don't know, and if you do, guys, share a link with me. Share a link with me if you guys have any update that I don't have. All right, I'm gonna get going in just a minute. You guys have any? I would have serious second thoughts on Berlanga. 23 says he has serious thoughts on Berlanga. I'd have second thoughts on Berlanga. I'd have serious second thoughts on Berlanga. I'd have such second thoughts on him. I would absolutely bet Hamza Shiraz on that. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think. Any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, hit me with them now. Super chats are always appreciated. Questions, comments, thoughts. I would love to get to them. If not, if that's all we got, forever hold your peace. I will be back tomorrow. I will get to work on the Ramla Ali video. I'm going to go watch my New York Metropolitans for a bit. But you guys, questions, comments, thoughts, leave them all in the super chat. I appreciate every one of you. It is July 9th, 2025, from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.